dealing with it.
So we're talking about a scratch or a crack. So just tell me again what you're doing there.
I'm just putting some welding adhesive over it just to see.
Welding adhesive?
Yes,
You
a
mean
welding
super
adhesive. No, it isn't super glue.
What is this welding adhesive?
It's a special one.
Well, where'd you get it from?
I got it from on my bench there.
Are you being awkward?
Eh?
What's the difference between welding adhesive and super glue?
I've no idea. It seems to work though.
So I thought this had gone out. Well, obviously,
I think I've lit.
Was I here last week? Can't remember. So I thought this had gone to the
No,
customer.
I've been away, haven't I? So
yeah.
I didn't get it finished. It had this little knock on it there in the finish, a little. So I just put some welding glue on that and just let it harden, and I can polish it.
Welding glue.
Yeah.
So and you've given up on your razor, your shaver, yeah.
I've only just started now today, so
yeah. Don't expect too much.
No, I've been down to that London land.
Well, now tell me where you've been.
I've been to the John Wilson Orchestra, the one that you just disregarded.
At all. I've never heard of him. Who is John Wilson then?
He's a Yorkshire lad who runs orchestras. The orchestra he was using was the London Symphonia.
Oh yeah.
Orchestra.
Okay.
They had 4 double basses.
Is London Symphonia smaller than the symphony? So like a
60 odd piece.
100 piece, 80 piece,
60 odd piece, yeah.
Ah.
Rather good.
What was the venue that you saw them in?
Albert Hall.
You're kidding me.
Oh.
Did they let you in there? You've been there before, haven't you? I think.
It's a lovely venue, you know.
I've never been there. Because can't be bothered.
We were slightly at the side, but right on level with the band. But the seats swivel.
Orchestra.
Eh?
It's not a band. Orchestra.
Yeah, the band. But they had 3 singers.
Okay.
Drummer and percussionists. A violin section, obviously. Oboe section. Double basses, like I say, 4 double basses.
So you mean like a
3 bowed double basses and 1 plucked.
You mean like a regular drum kit?
Yeah, regular drum kit and percussionists at the back behind.
So it's more like a contemporary sort of symphonia sort of thing.
Yeah, but he does music from the
films.
The old films, yeah.
Okay, so what was it? Name me two or three films that he did.
My Fair Lady.
How's that go?
There was loads of different songs in My Fair Lady,
okay.
You knob.
Another one?
We did all sorts of songs, lots of the American songs from the 50s and 60s.
Did he do Jaws?
No, he didn't do that one. No, he didn't do that. But he did an overture on the beginning, with mixed with lots of different ones, all arranged.
What about Psycho? Did he do Psycho?
No, he did fucking musicals, you know.
Oh, musicals?
Yeah, Psycho wasn't exactly a musical.
Yeah, sorry, I must have misheard you, yeah. Okay.
You never listen to people.
Oklahoma?
Yes. Your Carousel, them kind of films.
Yeah. You like musicals, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
And so does a lot of other people, because the place was full.
Oh, well, they went it, yeah.
Packed. And it wasn't cheap, so it was well worth going.
Those kind of places seem to be doing well. It's your pubs that are falling apart.
That's right, yeah.
Dying to death.
The big shows are doing very well.
Yeah. I think people are just sort of not wasting the money on like some like cover band idiots.
Yeah. Well, when I went to see Damien's band at the Albert Hall a few years ago, that was packed.
Yeah. Well, I think people like going there because it's an occasion.
Right, it's an event. It's a day out, night out.
Yeah, it's a historic venue, so it's like an occasion. It's like if it's there or the I don't know, the Pig and Truffle, you're going to go to the Albert Hall, aren't you?
Mhm.
So, what kind of what's your favourite meal did you have while you were down there?
Oh, I didn't have favourite meals. I just ate.
Don't you taste food anymore? You just shovel it in and it goes down.
No, I don't shovel it in. I had nice meals in the hotel.
Did you not go to like the West End or go down to Chinatown or something?
I didn't bother. No, it was really cold.
What?
Right by the Thames, by that big wheelie thing opposite the Houses of Parliament.
Yeah. If I'm over in London, you have to go to Chinatown. Have a lovely Chinese meal, some green tea.
I don't particularly care for Chinese meals. I've done all that in the past.
Yeah, I know, but like.
No like about it. I don't particularly care for Chinese meals or as an event of an going out meal. Chinese meal doesn't do it for me, because to me it all tastes like stuff in jam. Everything just tastes so sweet.
I know what you mean, but like sort of if you go for an Indian in London, it's just like £85,000 a meal, whereas you can have a great Indian up here, better Indians up here.
Yes, I agree with that about the Indian meals. I didn't have a decent Indian meal in years gone by down London.
Mind you,
and I've always had lots of decent meals in Stoke.
When I've worked down
Indian
London,
meals.
I've had nice, like, I can't say it with the braces in. Armenian meal. I've had a lovely Armenian meal and Iranian meals down there.
Yeah.
But so what did you do in the day? Any sightseeing?
Oh yeah, obviously wandered around to the Houses of Parliament and all round there, and I did go on the night. There's a big bargey kind of boaty thing on the Thames.
Yeah.
There's a pub.
Oh really?
Yeah, opposite the Millennium Wheel. That's quite hard to say, isn't it? Millennium Wheel.
Is it docked up permanently? It doesn't
Yes,
sail?
it's permanent.
Yeah, I think I've been on it years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a nice pint of lager on that.
Lager?
I think. Well, yeah, I had a Peroni.
Is it a bit of a ruffian's drink for London?
Well, Peroni? Fuck off.
Should it have been champagne?
No,
or
it's soda. What's the matter with you? Why do you live in a dream world
probably vodka.
of knobness?
Vodka or gin, martinis.
Fuck off. That's for plebs, all that kind of stuff.
Well, you probably just insulted half your YouTube crowd.
Good.
Audience.
If that's what they do when they go out, they can fuck off.
I take it the no swearing policy has left the building. Man, you've only just woken up, haven't you?
Yes.
I suppose it's a bit like me walking across a grizzly and just like treading on its head by accident, and it's going to go for a bit.
Anyway, we got back last night,
Yeah.
and the house was just like a fridge.
Yeah.
Well, the central heating used to keep the house ticking over at 16. It wouldn't let it go below 16.
But yeah, there is a positive point to that though. If you'd have got in the house and collapsed and died, your body would have been preserved.
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with your brain? Have you seen a psychiatrist?
I'd like to.
Well, I think you need to.
I'm just using my
Urgent. I should write urgent on your forehead.
I'm using imagination to try and. I think I'm in a bit of a troublesome mood today.
I think you're in a troublesome knob.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a headache. I didn't have much to eat last night, so I think it's affecting my brain.
I did. I 8.5 hours.
I woke up with a migraine, so I had to take a migraine tablet. And some chamomile tea, which I've got here.
So the needles in the doll are working then?
And also, I'm a bit bored today. My self-employed career is going dreadfully.
Well, because your employer's a knob.
I said self-employed. Oh yeah. Well done. See, that's what I mean, a bit slow. No, I've earned some money. I've earned some money actually. It's just boring. You know what I could do with like a nice little gig, 1,000 a week. That's all I want.
Dream world again.
That's all I want.
Back to dreamland.
Picked up, never more than an hour away, back home for one, watching telly, couple of fig rolls, bed. I'm not asking for much, Doug.
Well, obviously, asking for way too much for your talent.
Hang on, I just realised I could join your band. So
I don't want you.
Fulfil all my
I
dreams.
don't want you.
I'll never forget that time when, was it 14 years ago, that company I worked for got sold, and I thought life's going to be great now, just do music, and you, I joined you at the Britannia in, what's it called?
Do you know that we're there again in November the 25th?
What's it called? Bradwell.
Well, 25th of this month, we're back at the Britannia in Bradwell.
Bradwell. There was 3 riot vans.
Did you hear, by the way, serious note?
Yeah.
Ron's died, Ron Hulme.
You kidding me?
No.
Oh.
It's his funeral on the 22nd, I think, or the 21st of November.
Was he still married to Jenny?
Yeah.
Oh Christ, he's a nice guy, he was.
One of the nicest chaps in the show business.
Yeah, lovely guy, yeah. So how did he pass away? He's just like
I think he had cancer.
Oh, did he really? Well, I haven't seen him for years. Yeah. He wasn't playing much, was he, because of his thumb?
No, he was playing. He had a duo. He formed a duo with a chap.
No, I thought he cut his thumb off and found it hard to play.
He did find it hard to play because he cut his thumb off, but he did get through it.
Got around it, yeah.
So he'd retaught himself to play. I mean, they reattached the thumb.
Did they? It was just a bit. Was it a bit
It was
useless?
shorter and smaller,
Okay.
not as strong anymore for gripping.
All right.
Because you use it as a grip, don't you?
Yes, it's a what do they call it? An opposable.
Yes, opposable thumbs.
Yeah. Well, I haven't got non-opposable thumbs on my hand. I've only got opposable thumbs.
Well, exactly, but a lot of creatures, like sloths, for instance,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, I do know.
yourself. Let's have a look at the fire. Let's see if we've got a fire going. Oh,
So,
yes. That's
He must have been about 70, mustn't he?
70 odd, yeah, red one.
That's a shame.
It is a shame. He's a lovely chap.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Well,
He
then.
installed all my electrics here in the shed and the house, and he installed my air conditioning units.
You kidding me?
No. His dad built me my fireplace in the house.
You mean the brick surround thing?
The brick thing, yeah. Because he was a retired brickie.
I thought you'd have done that yourself.
No, I didn't. I did most of the work in the house.
Yeah.
But Ron's dad built me the fireplace.
Seeing as it was built so long ago, I thought you did everything yourself.
No,
Pretty
I didn't
much.
do everything myself. I had some builders in, because when I was digging out the footings for the house,
Yeah.
I came across buildings underground, and I was only digging everything out with a pick and a shovel,
Yeah.
and I couldn't get through them.
Not a little mini digger. No.
So I got a little JCB in.
Oh, you did, yeah.
Yeah, I got a bloke who drove one, and he had a building firm, and so his lads did the brickwork to build the new extension.
Okay, yeah.
I built the roof trusses, all the roof trusses for the house.
Didn't you put the concrete footings in? That's quite easy. I've done it myself.
That's where I was digging.
Yeah, no,
I
but
put all the concrete footings in for this.
no, I mean, didn't you just get him to dig it out, then you carried on?
No. Once he dug that out, he was offering his service for quite cheap.
Okay, yeah.
And I was gigging a lot with the band.
Yeah.
So, I took him up on that offer.
Yeah, sometimes you need to get the right people in, don't you?
Yeah.
Just to get it done, otherwise
I didn't get the right people in, but he was okay.
No, I mean, otherwise you're just fanning around for a month yourself.
That's right,
It
yeah.
kills you, your back's gone, you're paralysed for life, and you've just saved 400 quid.
No, I did most everything else. I did all the plastering. Ron did the wiring.
You did plastering?
The whole house.
In your house? You've plastered that?
Yeah.
Have you? That's not bad.
I didn't do the living room. Because the first set of builders, when I first bought the place, the Lollies that was, they knocked the central wall down between the two little rooms.
Yeah.
And they did all that and put the concrete base in. They had to dig out the, because it got one of them red ash floors with,
mean the floor?
them brown little tiles on. The floor was. So that was all dug out and concrete was laid
Yeah, it's probably 2 or 3 days, isn't it? That?
by them. They did all that. And then I took over and did the windows, built all my own windows and doors.
Did you?
Initially, yeah.
Where did you build them?
Where?
At the factory?
Yes, at the factory.
You had your factory then, yeah?
No, I was just leaving the factory. I still had it. And so I did all that kind of stuff. And then I built this first, this shed.
Well, the original one.
The original one, which is virtually the same thing,
Yeah.
same shed. And so I built that. And then I bought my tools in here. And I think Ron put me the electrics in, so then I could work from here to do that house.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So where's your consumer board for the power in your house? This goes. Where is it in your house?
It's in the corner there, by above the guinea pig.
Oh, so that one just goes. You get underneath the driveway over to the house.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh well, good old Ron.
Yeah. So yeah, we had to. I got a length of pyro for the wiring. I found it at the factory in.
What do you mean by pyro? Like very
Have you
thick?
ever seen pyro?
You mean very thick core sort of cable?
It's very thin.
Oh.
About that thick.
About 10 mil.
It's not very thick. It's
Well, sure. You only need the amp rating for the.
no, because it's got higher amp rating.
What you need? You only need the cable for the amount of amps you're going to use, don't you?
There it is. Can you see that thing coming in on the left? See the size of that,
Oh, that's quite small.
isn't it? That's pyro.
Looks like it's got like a copper.
It is copper sleeve,
Copper sleeve, yeah.
and inside there's like a magnesium dust and 3 bare wires.
Joking.
And they run down through that,
They must
and
be.
they never seem to touch.
Must be shielded.
No, They don't seem to touch because of the... And you twat them about with hammers and all sorts.
You know what, now,
To bend it.
if you were building this now, they'd come in, he'd probably say you've got to remove that. Put some plastic shit in.
Well, no, because that's been brilliant, that stuff. That's
No, but I mean, I bet that doesn't adhere to building standards now, current building regs.
Pyro. Well, it's been in for 33 years. They seem to be doing all right.
Yeah, no, but
You don't. The second-hand one we put.
you don't have to retrospectively change things, do you?
No.
But,
No, it's really good stuff. Pyro is. It was what everything was used.
what's it stand for, pyro?
I don't know.
Have you never had any issues with the wiring?
No.
Nothing.
Never.
Never run out of juice. Never had any trips going.
No.
Switches flicking.
I've had one going in the house today because one of the bulbs in the house is blown.
It's all falling apart, Doug.
So I've got to change that today.
What, a bulb?
A bulb, yeah.
Do you want me to do that for you, or?
Yeah, you can do that for me.
Oh,
Saves me
joking.
standing on something and falling off.
Oh, it's a ladder job.
Hey?
It's a ladder job.
Oh no, it's only... It's that high, you can reach it normally.
Alright, well, tall man like you, but I'll do it. Yeah. Anyway, let's end this video. It's nice to do a little video that does involve guitars.
Well, some guitars here.
Well, we haven't really
The
talked
bench
about
is
them, have we?
full of them.
Have you had your breakfast yet?
Yeah.
What have you had?
I've had a muesli.
Hmm.
Because every day down London I've had the full English breakfast
Been eating like a pig.
in a hotel. And it was lovely. I could recommend it highly, that hotel. It was lovely.
Hotel was nice.
Yeah.
When I was
Very local, very big room, massive room, not a cramped little tiny room.
Yeah.
It was a massive big room.
Yeah, because a lot of hotels in London, they're utter shit, aren't they?
Yeah.
Terrible.
No, this was really clean, lovely big room. The food in the place was absolutely fabulous.
I always used to judge the hotel by the quality of the sausage in the morning.
Yeah, well the sausage were brilliant.
Yeah, it's a good judge. A good way of judging a hotel.
The last time I stayed in a place in Kensington, a much more expensive hotel, and the food was absolutely atrocious. Absolutely atrocious.
Kensington sounds great, but it's a bit of a shithole in some ways, isn't
Well,
it?
no, it was a posh hotel as well.
No, I mean, if you live there, you've got a like £10 million house. It's great,
Yes,
but
that's
like
right, yeah.
lots of the hotels I've stayed there, they've been crap. Like dumps. Right then, that's the end of this video.
I'm going to get some more long live coal on that. It didn't last very long, the first lot.
Get some while you can, Doug.
Well, it isn't coal I'm putting on now, it's that soap stuff. What's it called? Smokeless.
Smokeless.
Heatless, smokeless.
Pointless.
Pointless.
That's what you call it.
Yeah.
Right then, I'll fade out as you walk out.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay. Well, it's getting a bit warmer out here.